Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man, at your service. Today, we're al fresco. The storm has finally abated. We've had some really wacky weather. Yesterday there was like storm alerts, flood alerts, earthquake alerts, tsunami alerts, impending meteorite strikes, and it was just massive power cut, which apparently blighted the entire UK. While I was out enjoying a Freedom Friday, I was completely oblivious to it. All the trains were off, all the power shut down, everything shut down. Didn't seem to affect me getting glasses of whiskey though, so can't have been that bad, can it? Small husky has arrived here, just off camera. Roxy, come this way and say hello. And as usual, she becomes camera shy. You might see some activity there in the lower corner, because she's now lying down in a patch of weeds to now dig about and grub about like some kind of burrowing fairy fool. Anyway, folks, McDonald. It's the McDonald kilt. Yeah. Now, this little video is a sort of prelim for some good stuff, which I should be showing you soon. In fact, today. So it's just get it out there. Now, a little hand update. Yes, the hand. Did you notice before? I actually was able to point. It's kind of a wacky. That finger's still kind of wacky, but this hand does appear to be on the mend, perhaps. Now, I know last time I said that I had to touch wood, and of course, my hand became instantly worse. It kind of had a sort of a relapse, but it's definitely on the mend. Because now I can point. Now, if you remember a couple of videos back, I was showing you that the finger was, and I could not move the finger like that. Nor could I cross my fingers on this hand. Okay, it's a bit of a struggle, but hey, it's there, it's doing it. And a grip test, if you will. Can Kilt-Man still hold an axe with his good hand? His proper hand, his fighting hand? Yes, he can. So that's good. Can he still hold a sword? Yes, he can. Can he wield it with any kind of form of dexterity? Probably not. Because it's too big and he's too close to the camera to do any swingy about stuff. But yeah, I can hold it. Can he hold Mjolnir? Yes, he can. Yes, that's working. For Asgard and Valhalla. But the thing that was proving problematic was this. Remember this? The Colt 1860 Army. Cap and ball percussion revolver. Now, that's with the other hand. That's with Mr. Lefty. And what I discovered was I could not do that at all, because the thumb would not move and the fingers couldn't grip enough. Let's just see if old Kilty can do it now. Now you can clearly see there's a bit of difficulty there, but I could not do that a couple of days ago, and for a good couple of weeks I could not do it. I couldn't handle the gun at all. But now, it's happening. Now I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, all this excitement, I forgot myself, which is just as well because I've got my phaser, my trusty Star Trek phaser. These are great little props, these. You know, you can do this thing, you know, set to stun, and you can flip it around to set to kill. Now, needs new batteries. That's agonising, isn't it? That's not having a good time there at all. It's trying, it's struggling, isn't it? It's struggling to do it. But hey, alright, that'll do, that'll do. Perhaps most importantly of all, is can we still play the bongos? Let's see. The actual question was, could he ever play the bongos? Ooh. And that's about all I can do. So enough of that shit. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Heidi Hess Blauser, the huntress Heidi, the gorgeous enchantress and huntress, who is now indulging in some wacky 80s all-girl campsite party, 80s themed, out on the back of beyond, out in rural Pennsylvania somewhere. I am jealous. She's there with a whole host of middle-aged, attractive ladies, which sounds like my idea of absolute bloody heaven. Now, I did say to her, hang on a minute, 80s themed, out in the woods, campsite, all girls, nubile, female flesh, vulnerable to machetes and knives, psychos. It's Friday the 13th, isn't it, folks? Heidi, what are you doing? But then again, she is such an accomplished huntress that no psycho in his right mind, I was going to say then. Well, what psycho is in the right mind? That's why he's a psycho. Would come after someone like you. Heidi, have a great time, hon. You've earned it. And plus, good luck on the new career. You're going to smash it, girl. Don't you worry about it. You've got a Kilt-Man endorsement. And especially with them sexy runes down your spine. Hats off, girl. Oh, look, see, look. I can do the double thumbs up now. Because even that was a problem. It was like kind of bent in like that. I'd have to have sort of pivoted, Anyway, folks, it's only a little brief video because I was out on another Freedom Friday, as I said before, missing the power cut entirely. And then, of course, when I came home after watching the Liverpool game, live in a pub, and then watching a band in that self-same pub, I never went to bed. So you're looking at a guy that's been up for over 24 hours now. I'm no stranger to that. I know, ain't no worries. And today, I've just, by the way, if you heard that crunch there, that was a poor unsuspecting snail. Oh God, didn't mean to do that. What you can't see just off camera there is the back door of the the conservatory. that ramshackle thing which is bolted onto the back of our house, which really is neither use nor fucking ornament. It's an absolute fucking mess. We didn't build it. The previous people built it, but never finished it. And we never got around to finishing it either. And it's a fucking mess. I won't show you because it's just a travesty. But it has a special allure for snails. Because that back door there, every time you come to shut that back door, you might starve. Shut the back door, hon. Will do, Mrs. Kilt-Man. And shuts the door. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh, and you've just committed snail genocide to about 60 of these little shelled bastards, which are living inside the door frame. Why did he go there? Do they not realise that impending crushage will take place, will ensue? Silly buggers. I don't mean to, and it's like, oh, especially when it's been raining, because all the snails come out, don't they? It's snail frenzy time after it's been raining. And, walking around here, crunch, 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 it's like, oh. It's like you're walking on popcorn. I don't mean to kill them, but hey, it happens. So yeah, today there is something coming. Well, it's not coming, it's already arrived. But, in their infinite lack of wisdom, my two kids, who are off school because it's summer holidays, and oh, we mustn't have heard the doorbell go or the knocking on the door, but we got this little shipping notice come through saying we tried to deliver your package, but you weren't there, so it's now at the UPS pickup point, fucking miles away from here. And I know what's in that package as well. Remember me bragging about getting this tricorn hat, this handmade in Spain leather tricorn, John Rackham, black sails, buccaneer, tricorn pirate hat. Not for piracy purposes, but for Poldark purposes. I love me some Poldark. I may have mentioned it once or twice. And that was it. Bastards. So now we've got a journey miles and miles and miles away to go and get me hat. Because I wanted to show you me hat. So now I've got a little extra journey in weather which is very sort of changeable. We've had blistering sunshine. We now have it's really overcast, it's dull, it's grey. The clouds look a bit ominous with storminess. But to be honest, I like storms. I just fucking hate the rain, which is why you see me sporting the rather ridiculous man bun. I fucking hate these things. But with my uber curly hair, there's not, when it gets wet, it just word of warning, don't do that sound effect, you know, without swallowing first, because I brought up my breakfast there. But yeah, so my hair just goes big mad Annie, orphan Annie style looking perm. So it's all tied back. Kind of buccaneery though, I suppose, you know. Kind of ties in. Anyway, folks, I'm going to jet off now and get my John Rackham pirate hat. And I'll be back to show you how it looks. Freedos! See? I can point again. I can point. Who needs MRI scans? Kilt-Man repairs himself like a fucking Terminator. See y'all soon.